Hello guys, welcome back to another one with Review Bros. We've got another pre-workout, unsurprisingly. Thanks for M14 for sending us out their pre-workout. M14 Energy, Adam and Eve. But yeah, thanks for sending them out. That's what we're looking at today.
Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've just opened them, literally opened them. They're not clumped, they're all powdery still. We're just going to mix them for you guys, see how they go. Basically, see how they taste. Once we get them in, don't spill them all over the floor.
That's what she said.
Definitely smells apple-y.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of apple normally, so you can't really judge my verdict, but you like apple, didn't you?
Yeah, I know when there's a good apple and there's not a good apple, so.
Bad apple, as they say. Yeah, that's all gone. They did actually say to stir it with a fork. No frothing, as you can see.
Yeah, that's settled in really easy. There's a few sediments at the bottom, but probably just sort itself out over time.
Looks like green, so it looks like apple.
Smells alright. It doesn't smell like it'll be a super strong sour one.
It's got that slight powdery stuff on the top.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. I don't know what that is that does that. I don't know if it's beta alanine. Right. Cool.
I've had stronger. It's not too bad.
It's quite sour, don't you think?
It is sour, but not as bad as the NO Explode green apple one.
No, I didn't like that. I prefer this apple than that one. I actually quite like that.
Yeah.
Considering I don't like apple.
I don't think like what it tastes like.
Apple sours.
Yeah. Yeah, it literally does.
Apple sours, you know, if you don't know apple sours, then that's not much help to you. But anyone that knows what apple sours are, then that's what it tastes like. Just like, non-alcoholic.
Yeah, or like apple flavoured sweets or refreshers or something in drink form. Something along those lines.
Okay, guys. So currently M14 are an American brand. So their pricing is $34, which we've translated into English pounds as £26.50. A tub will give you 30 servings, which works out at 88 pence per serving, which is a pretty good price. We've seen better, but we've hella seen worse.
Oh yeah. So
kudos to M14 Energy for getting the price down that low per serving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that sums up the price. Okay, so back from the gym, training shoulders on the M14 Energy pre-workout. Effects?
Well, we both agree on the effects on this one. So we felt the beta alanine, which is a good start. Yeah,
definitely felt the beta alanine, no denying that. And,
yeah.
And they've got 3 grams of beta alanine per scoop, which is above average if it was a single scoop.
Yeah.
I'd say 1.6 per scoop.
Yeah.
So generally, but this is 3, so it's more than 1 scoop, less than 2.
Yeah, yeah. So on average, with a max serving of other pre's, it's slightly under.
But definitely felt it. So
yeah, it's good. Ample to fill.
We're looking at 215 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous, which is perfect.
Yeah, yeah, that's enough.
Don't want it too high.
Yeah, some pre-workouts will chuck in 300-400 just for the hell of it.
We've seen over 500, so
yeah.
that's just not necessary.
Yeah, it's like your wheels are spinning and you're not getting traction at that point.
We're looking at 2 grams of creatine monohydrate.
Just a top-up amount, really. It's not enough to do it in its own right. It's not a supplement sort of thing. No. With 5 grams of L-arginine, as you know, that's a pump inducer that'll sort of get the nitric oxide levels up in your bloodstream. And that's quite a high serving amount, right? And I did feel a pump. Yeah, yeah. I mean, at the beginning of the workout, definitely felt it all working. And in the rear delts and that, when we were training rear delts, blood was going in there nicely. And 5 grams is a brilliant dosage, actually. Very high, actually. I can't recall one that's been that high. No, I can't. There probably has, but I can't. Even if you take the pills as a supplement in their own right, I'm sure they're only like 1 to 2 grams, aren't they? Yeah. So that's very good on that behalf. And that pretty much sums up all the active ingredients, actually. We've got 70 micrograms of vitamin B12. And that's the final
statistic on this sample that M14 have sent us.
So it's not packed solid, but it has got the necessary components that you'd expect in your typical pre-workout. So going back to how we felt it, so we felt a good pump.
I felt really buzzing in the car on the way to the gym. Like,
yeah.
Really did feel like, you know, this is good.
Yeah, but it just felt for us that we run out of energy quite fast on it. Like literally maybe our second to third workout in, we started to drag our arse a little bit.
Now whether that's based on the pre-workout or whether we was just tired in general from, you know, it's Friday, it's the end of the week sort of feeling.
Yeah.
We can't comment because we've only got those couple of samples. So maybe if we was to try it on a day where we was feeling fully awake, active, pumped for the gym without taking a pre-workout, then perhaps it would have a better benefit. Yeah,
because I think it's quite hard to judge it across the board sometimes. Like Aaron said, one day you might be sleep deprived, your diet might have been a bit off, and then another day you could be buzzing, have a great night's sleep and eat perfectly that day. Obviously taking the same pre-workout on those both days are going to generate different results in the gym. So, but we have to comment on how we felt on any given time we've taken it. So
I'd say, yeah, it's good for a beginner. It's probably good for an intermediate sort of person who's taken a few pre's in the past. There isn't an extensive list of ingredients, so on, you know, from that basis, it's not going to be one for the people who are using, you know, heavy stimulants, been a heavy pre-workout user for a long period of time. It's just not. It's not going to cut it for you, but it will definitely for a beginner / intermediate level.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to move on to the final verdict.
First of all, if we comment on taste, which we said before, it mixes fine. There's no froth in it, doesn't repeat on you. It tastes really nice, especially as you said you don't really like apple.
I don't like apple. I've never really liked apple.
Yeah.
And on that basis, I'll be honest, you know, it's a 4.5 out of 5 for me on taste.
Yeah, and I would agree.
And I think if this, you know, if it was a flavour I liked, it'd be a 5 out of 5.
Yeah. So
I'm basing it on that.
Like, it genuinely really was nice. I'd drink it even if it wasn't pre-workout. That level of
got apple juice.
Yeah, literally. So if we move on to price then.
Pricing, yeah. So 88 pence per serving, which is really pretty good.
Better than your average price.
Definitely better than average.
Yeah.
So probably a 4 out of 5, maybe, you know, pushing just above a 4 if we could. Probably not a 4.5, but a 4.
Yeah, a solid 4.
And the effects. What do you think about the effects, in all honesty?
Okay, so we felt the beta-alanine well. It gave us a lot of urge and power right off the bat to train. But what we did find is that we did start lagging after, say, the second to third exercise on shoulders. We were just simply, you know, running out of energy. But we can't really pinpoint whether that's just how we feel today because we're both quite tired and sleep deprived towards the end of the week, or if it is just a pre-workout simply running out of power.
Out of 5, probably 2.5.
Right bang in the middle average.
Yeah. I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
So that does sum up the M14 pre-workout review. Please do, if you are interested, go find them on Instagram, M14 Energy. Thank you to them again for getting us these samples out. And a big thank you, obviously, to all you guys for watching. We love you all, really.
Yeah.
And if you have any recommendations whatsoever, then please just drop them in the comments below. We do read them, we do reply.
Yeah. We love interacting.
Yeah. And so thanks for watching.
Have a good one.
Cheers, guys.